Okay, for the instruction right now, I'm not going to have my mask on, and we're not going to actually do the powder. We're going to walk through, but you can see, so I don't have mine on so you can hear me better. Okay, so in terms of the investment, the first step you will do before you get here, you're going to measure out your water with the deionized water. So you'll have your graduated cylinder, you'll take it over there. As soon as you're done, where does this go? Where does the water go? Into your bowl. So your bowl is going to be sitting there mixed, and you can have this, then you hand this off to the next group, okay? So you're going to have your bowl that'll have the measured water ready to go, hand this off to the next person. So when you come up, you have the right amount of water sitting in your bowl, and you have your spoon that's going to be sitting next to it. That can be all done before you actually get into the area. So the first group is going to start, and we're going to start by measuring our investment. The investment, you send 2 people back to the back side of the fume hood. This fume hood is what we call a double access fume hood. There are 2 glass sliding doors to it. So what happens though, the alarm will sound if you have 2 of them up at the same time. So only one can be down. Right now you see that both of them are all the way down. What we're going to do is we're going to do the back side first, and as soon as the back side is done, we're going to close the back side. That's the cue for the front side that you can start using that one to do, okay? So let's go and get the first 2 please started. You guys want to look through the fume hood from that side, and I'll try to speak loud enough so you guys can hear me, okay? So let's go back here with our group. Come on back. Okay, so we're going to be working here in the fume hood area, and what we'll do is we'll first go ahead and get it started. And you're going to probably want to come a little bit closer. There we go, so we can see this one. So what we're starting out is the fume hood you're going to hear. It's kind of in the background, so it's a little bit noisy to hear. Temporarily, Stephen, could you turn the blower off right here? There's a switch right there. Okay, we're going to turn the blower off just for a second so you're going to have a little bit less noise. The one that says blower, you'll turn that one off, and you can see it's going to come down. Now normally we're going to have the blower on because it's going to take all the powder up there. So the first step we're going to have is you have the balance. The balance, I have some plastic sheets on there, guys, so we're going to try to minimize anything that falls so it's easier to clean up, okay? Make sure we hit our tare button, which is going to say, it says O/T. That's on and tare. We're going to use one of these containers to be able to measure our investment in. We'll put it there. Just remember, we don't want the mass of my container, so we're going to hit that one again. Now when the blower's going, sometimes it's a little bit harder to get it to zero out. If it's plus or minus, this goes down to the hundredths place. We don't care about the hundredths place. If we're plus or minus a gram, you're in good shape. Because when we go to pour it, some's probably going to fall out anyway. Okay? So the way we're going to do the measuring is, you should have one hand, one person's going to verify that we got the right amount. Then, yep, we've got it zeroed out. Then what you'll do is put one hand to open the container, and carefully with the spoon, take your time, you can get it close to the balance here. We're going to scoop it out, and we're going to take it. So this first spoonful is going to go in. I gently put it in like that to try to minimize the puff of air. That was 57 grams. How far do I have to go to?
400.
How many grams? Go to your book. No one knows?
428.
428 grams. Jesus is ready. Good for you. So he's going to keep going till he gets it. When he's done, he's going to carefully put the spoon back on top and just loosely have the lid. So that's ready for the next group. Then you take your amount off, you put it off the balance, you put it to the side. The cue for the side is, can you please bring one of the trays? That tray should be sitting in here. Go ahead, come here. Now what will happen is, when we lift that door, go ahead and lift it up, you're going to hear the alarm. That tells you you can't do that. So go ahead and close that door. Now that tray should be sitting there ready to go. Now it's ready for the next group. Now we're going to close it on this side, and we'll go back and get ready for the group to get going. We first have to make sure the group ahead of us is done before we're going to get going with that, okay?